Socially Just Justice for Young Adults. This project was funded by the Scottish University's Insight Institute and involved people from different places across Scotland. Why did we think this project was important? Young adults aged 18 to 25 are in an important stage of their lives. They are no longer children, so they don't get special treatment if they get into trouble. But although they are adults, they are still maturing. This means young adults can find it harder to weigh up the risks and benefits of a situation, and often the justice system can be very hard to understand. We believe this means that young adults deserve specific attention and an approach to justice that is designed just for them, not for children or older adults. So what did we do? It was important we listened to young adults and involved them in designing what the future of justice might look like. We worked with 3 different groups and used creative activities such as Lego and a game based on Monopoly to answer some key questions. This is what we learned. Young adults had often experienced difficult things while growing up, like poverty, homelessness, or death of a parent.
I only had my ma. I didn't have anything else in my life. Man, when my ma died and then I lost my childhood home, I stayed in it for fucking 17 years. Lost my ma, my house, on the streets.
These challenges also existed in the street. Often drink, drugs and violence meant their communities weren't safe spaces for young people.
Because I came from a village, there wasn't many services out that way which could help you keep you out of bother. So what do? You're young guys, 17, 18. You go out, jump about with your pals, get into bother. Any town's a big place, man, but there's a scheme beside a scheme, so it's like anywhere you go in any town, man, I've always got to look over my shoulder.
Instead of helping to keep them safe in their communities, young adults told us that police would unfairly target them because of who they were or what they wore, or would deliberately wind them up to get a reaction. This meant it was very difficult for young adults to have a fresh start and move on with their lives.
The police should just stop discriminating, man. We're not into all sort of gang stuff, and obviously we could just be kicking about with our pals, just going to play football. And we get pulled, obviously, because we're wearing trackies. That's just how it is.
What supports are in place? Young adults told us that their experiences had affected their mental health and use of drink or drugs, but it was very difficult to get the help they needed. When supports did exist, they felt the services did not meet their needs or that they were not treated fairly.
Well, when I first got out of jail, I was couch surfing. I went to the housing so I could get a temporary accommodation. They turned around and said I wasn't able to get it because I had intentionally made myself homeless, which wasn't true.
What does social justice look and feel like? Young adults felt that the justice system was stacked against them. Even the people that were supposed to protect or stand up for them didn't always do what they were supposed to do.
I think that fucker, that lawyer, was just trying to make their money. So I believe it was not in my best interest to plead guilty, but it was in his eye. And now he drives about with a nice big motor because of me.
Instead, young adults told us that socially just justice was feeling safe and protected, being treated fairly and equally, having a justice system that helps people rather than harms them, having better relationships with the police, having access to supports that are designed for young adults and are available when and where they need them, having positive things to do such as work, education or fun activities to keep them occupied and out of trouble. We believe that these things are important rights, and we will be continuing to work with young adults and justice organisations to help change things. You can find out more about this project at www.cycj.org.uk.